When temperatures plunge to minus 96 degrees Fahrenheit, physics across Siberia begins to break. Metal turns brittle. Moisture crystallizes instantly. A single breath falls to the ground as pale dust. Yet, the horizon is not empty. 300,000 people live in Yakutsk. Concrete apartment blocks stand elevated on steel pilings, driven into the frozen earth. Further west, diesel excavators carve a diamond mine, 1,722 feet, straight down into the bedrock. A single road cuts through millions of square miles of silent taiga. How does human life persist here? Because the temperature is not the greatest threat. The true enemy is geography. Stretching from the Ural Mountains to the Pacific Ocean, this landmass is larger than the United States and Greenland combined. Out here, survival is not measured by the thermometer. Here in Siberia, the coldest inhabited place on Earth, deep sub-zero temperatures reshape the principles of infrastructure design and the physiological limits of humans and nature. Welcome to the ultimate test of endurance, where distance rules over everything, and survival means rewriting the laws of life itself. A thick, choking layer of urban ice fog smothers the skyline. Under this freezing smog lies Yakutsk, a modern metropolis of 300,000 people, enduring minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit. From above, the terrain is erased by deep snow. Every bare tree branch is encrusted with needle-like hoarfrost, standing like rigid coral reefs among Soviet-era apartment blocks. At street level, the strict architectural rule becomes clear. Structures cannot rest directly on the soil. Yakutsk sits on a deep foundation of permafrost. If a building touches the frost line, escaping heat will melt the ice below. The solid base would rapidly turn into a liquid swamp, causing the architecture to fracture and collapse. To survive this, every major tower is elevated on pilings, driven up to 59 feet into the bedrock. A dark, empty ventilation gap is deliberately left underneath every ground floor, allowing the winter wind to pass through and keep the earth permanently frozen. Moving through the snow-packed streets, the infrastructure of the grid is turned completely inside out. Because the Earth is rock-hard ice, nothing can be safely buried out of sight. Instead, massive silver-insulated water and heating pipes snake directly over the drifts, dividing neighborhoods like exposed mechanical veins. To keep the zone alive, thermal plants pump pressurized hot water through over 120 miles of these above-ground lines. Bundled-up residents must navigate this urban obstacle course through the biting frost, climbing small, purpose-built metal staircases, just to cross over the steaming utility grid. Beneath them, local stray dogs curl up against the heated metal, using the exposed lines to survive the night drop.